in this. I know they helped each other a good bit. They asked one person to just speak on their behalf about the special relationships they've had on the team and stuff. So Stella's going to go first and talk about a couple of her teammates here. She'll introduce who she's talking to and such. Here we go.
All right, hi, my name is Stella, and I will love my dog. Okay, Chloe's given me the honor of getting to write about her. I just wanted to start out by saying that Chloe's one of the most genuine people I know. She's one of my favorite people to be around, and she's always the first to check in on me if I'm having a rough practice. She is quick to laugh, and that's one of the reasons as to why I love being around her. She makes me feel like I'm hilarious. We have always been really good friends, but I had the amazing opportunity to go play in Florida with her club team, and that's when I knew she would be a lifelong friend. I got to spend day and night with her playing volleyball and hanging out. What more could a girl want? One of my favorite memories was when she took me to my first ever Vikings game. It was such a cool experience, and it was even cooler because I got to do it with Chloe. Now I get to talk about who Chloe is as a volleyball player. Being on the court with her is another feeling altogether. Nobody gets as hype as she does when someone slams a ball or gets a crazy thing. She is always excited for her teammates, and that's something you can't teach. She has been so flexible this year with playing multiple positions and even having to sit out for games because of her hurt ankle. That missing piece came back when she was out there playing with me again. Everything aside, I'm beyond proud of the woman and the player she's become. You're one of my best friends, and I love you so much, and I'm going to miss spending my evenings with you grinding out volleyball. I love you. Talk about Kate tonight. Kate, I am so grateful that I have gotten the chance to play volleyball with you throughout high school. When I met you freshman year, I thought you were such a fun, bubbly person to be around. You led the team in energy and always wanted to run or do something crazy. I especially love how you were our team photographer, taking photos and videos on the bench. You are such a bright character and never fail to make me laugh. You always work your hardest on and off the court and give it your best every practice. I appreciate your persistence to get better each day. You've come a long way since freshman year. At practice, you always work super hard to get every ball off. I honestly don't know how you function without arm sleeves. I'll never forget running a mile with you to the gas station at 10 p.m. in the 100-degree heat in order to complete more dares on dare night. That was the longest run of my life, and I could hardly keep up with you. At least we got the renegade posted on TikTok. I love how you offered to do any and all the dares nobody else wanted to do, like asking a stranger for extra change and telling someone that you promised to them. Kate, I can't wait to see where the future takes you, and I know that wherever you end up, you will succeed. I love you so much.
Hi, my name is Olivia, and I'm doing Bianca. Bianca, now that I'm saying this, I'm realizing I don't really want to, because that means I'm actually acknowledging that we won't be going to school together, and we will be 2,016 miles away. If you don't know Bianca, you're missing out. Bianca is funny, genuine, hardworking, knowledgeable, and an amazing, impactful person altogether. She pushes me to be my best self every day for each other, and I've learned so many things from her about how to be a good person, a good friend, and a good teammate. Bianca is my go-to person on and off the court. She's my best friend. She's reliable, and that's an amazing quality as a person and as a teammate. I keep talking about what an astonishing and loving person she is, but not only is she such a good person, she's a superstar volleyball player who works really hard on the court, brings energy, and gives it her all. It's contagious and makes other people want to do the same, and that's what a leader is. I learn so much every day, and that might sound cringe, but I want to be like Bianca. Everyone should look up to Bianca. She's really turned my life around, and I'm so blessed to have experienced high school with you. No one else I'd rather do it. And as I'm writing this, I realize that I don't even know what to say because there's this denial that will be gone. And I don't know what I'll do without my best friend. I can't wait to watch you kill it at Santa Barbara. You're going to do such big things there, and I love you endlessly.
Okay, now I'd like to say a few words about my best friend and my better half, Olivia Swenson. I was honestly a bit taken aback when I learned that that girl towering over me at tryouts was also a freshman. Even more so when I found out she was a micro-celebrity in the volleyball world. I also never would have thought that I was cool enough to be her friend, but here we are as seniors. Although we haven't been friends for an absurd amount of time, I feel like I've known Liv forever. We have shared countless memories together and have been through many life experiences that have made our friendship stronger. I know I can tell her anything. I know she will always be there for me. She is always willing to help, especially when I need someone to curl my hair. I now know she will even drive my car while I'm throwing up in the passenger seat. But best of all, I know she will laugh at my jokes. I wish I could count how many times we've sat dying laughing at something that no one else finds funny. I am so lucky to be able to call Olivia my best friend. She is the most genuine, humble, and loving person I know. She has a big heart and always puts others before herself. She has a unique way of making people feel special, and her positivity and kindness are contagious. She always goes out of her way to help others, and her generosity is something I admire. You are truly a blessing in my life. I don't know what I'm going to do without you next semester. A piece of me will be missing, and every day I'll have to face the fact that you're not there. The Gophers are so lucky to have you. Even though I will be halfway across the country next year, that doesn't mean we won't still be best friends. Thank you for everything, Olivia. I love you.
Okay, hi. I have the honor of giving Ashley Hayman's speech, my best friend. Ash, okay. Crazy, hilarious, sometimes loud, intelligent, reliable, and sensible. Tough as nails, fabulous, and a heart as warm as the sun. These are just a few words that come to mind when I think of Ashley. Crazy because she'll always be down to do whatever dumb plan I come up with. Hilarious because she makes me cackle when I'm sad, whether we're on or off the court. Sometimes loud because, well, you haven't seen a real concert, so you've seen Ashley belt out Bruno Mars, Rihanna with a matcha tea latte in hand, all ready to win from gigs. She becomes, let's just say, electric. Intelligent because Ashley's not only a clever volleyball player, because she's one of the smartest people I know. There's not a time I can remember where Ashley wasn't prepping for hard tests and literally acing everyone she took. Reliable because, well, you know me, I'm a wee bit late at times and kind of go with the flow person. But Ashley balances out our friendship. She always has a plan, even a plan that makes us both on time. I know that whenever I need a friend to talk about anything, I go to Ash and she'll be there. Even if I'm stranded in a 100-degree car that won't start, Ashley will drive there just to sit with me. Chipotle. Sensible because if you don't know the answer, just ask Ash. She probably answers 20 or more of my questions daily. Sensible because if you don't know I just said that. Tough as nails because I have watched as Ashley has worked hard to be where she is. She has always stood back up one more time than she has fallen. I'm so proud of you. Fabulous because what else can describe Ashley? And finally, a heart as warm as the sun. Because Ashley loves her teammates and friends in a way like no one else. She can tell when you're upset or down, and she doesn't even have to tell you because she'll give you a little hug or looks to let you know she's there for you, that she gets you. I'm so grateful to have been able to call Ashley my teammate, not only this year, but from our very first volleyball season to this one, our last one. We have spent literally every volleyball year together, which has been about 6 years, not including our softball years together. It's been a long journey, and I'm so proud of you, Ashley, and I can't wait to see all the places you will go. I love you.
Talking about art. My name is Ashley. I'm also a senior, and I'm honored to be able to talk about art tonight. We've been teammates for 6 seasons, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend them with anyone else. Whether it was playing middle school volleyball or softball, she has been one of my closest teammates and friends. Believe it or not, Art used to be a setter. No, I wasn't on this team to bear witness, but it is true. I'm glad that I got, by the time I got to play with you, you had switched to Bill. But, that's because I've gotten to spend 6 years perfecting our center-middle connection. And we've grown so much right now. I remember when I first started setting a 1, and we tried out a slide. And I probably doubled about half the balls or shot them way past you, but we could laugh it off, and you'd always encourage me on the next one. Besides Ari just being an incredible teammate, I love her personality as well. She's never not made me smile, and she lights up the room. Whenever I have a bad day, I know that I can confide in her and she will find a way to cheer me up. I can always expect a Snapchat video by the end of the day. Ari has found so many ways to impact my life. I feel that I've grown to be a more empathetic and kind person just from being around her. And she has also influenced me to like country music. I never thought I would, but she really
definitely made our country road car ride a lot better. I admire so many things about RA, and I wish this speech could be longer so I could touch on all of them. I adore how you know what you want, you know who you want in your life, and what you want it to look like. Whenever she has made a goal for herself, she pursues it to her maximum capability, and I strive to be like you in any way I can. You took so many hard classes last year, you're so driven, and I saw how your aspirations and determination paid off. I know that wherever you go to school, whether it's Virginia, Texas, Florida, you're more than prepared, and your new home will love you. You're one of the most outstanding, loving people I know, and you just being in my life has been a blessing, and I'm so excited to see where your life will take you. I know that you'll complete incredible things, and if your aspirations have anything to say, you will go far. Thank you for all the love you've shown me, and being incredible.
I never would have thought this day would come so fast. It felt like just yesterday when you were talking about your seniors. But now I have to say goodbye to my senior, Maggie. One of my favorite things to do with Maggie is go on car rides. They are so fun because we listen to the exact same music. We even have our own favorite song. And also because our car is always so warm and cozy, which isn't good in the winter because we never want to get out. She's the sweetest, most considerate, and most hardworking person I know, and always looks out for other people. Speaking of Maggie, she's like my second mom. She's always stalking my location, asking where I am, who I'm with, and when I'll be home. For your information, my location was involuntarily given to her by her on one of our weekly trips to Goldstone. It's always my favorite when I get a text from Maggie saying, OMG, I have to tell you something when we go get ice cream. Which 99% of the time means that she's driving since she's been my Uber since last year, paid by my funny jokes and awesome advice. Don't worry though, college doesn't mean that you can get rid of me. I'll still be texting you at least once a week, updating you on the latest drama, and asking you if you're using any new hair products. I'll always remember our favorite song by Noah Khan, our early morning trips to Starbucks, even when you sleep in and forget to pick me up. The day standing by the pool and I can only dream for my eyelashes to look as good as yours. Maggie is my go-to person for everything, whether it's school or friends. I can't imagine what it would be like when she's no longer a 7-minute drive away. And when my camera roll is no longer filled with photos of us. In all honesty, Maggie is my best friend. And when she asked me to write her senior speech, I cried the whole way home. No matter where you go for college, I know that everyone there will love you because I love you, and I'll miss my senior buddy so much. I'm Eva. I've known Avery for almost 7 years and she still holds the title of the loudest burper I know. So I'm super excited to talk about her today. When Avery and I met, we had so many things, and after our club season together, we hung out every day eating Panera. My best memories with her are at our grandma's pool where we constantly tormented and stole toys from other kids. Another story about Avery is she had a golf cart. One morning while we were driving we were pulled over by the police and told we couldn't drive the golf cart around, and then they brought us back to your house. Then 1 month later, we were obviously doing it again. We got pulled over by the police again. I'm so glad you tried. Thanks for always hanging out with me when our sisters were playing volleyball, which meant time for us to run around the random high schools we got dragged to. Avery lifts up the team with her positive energy and is such a huge part of this team. She never fails to make me laugh, even if we're not supposed to be. I can't imagine this team without you. Avery, I'm so proud to be your friend. You're having such a great senior year, and I'm so excited to win another state championship with you. Don't forget about me when you go out to college, and I'm excited to watch you dominate it at the next level.
been teammates for about 2 years, but we didn't get close until high school. A few months ago, we kept discussing and trying to figure it out, but we never could. We've had so many memories on the court up north, at school, and even at your grandma's farm, that I don't think it matters when it started. All I know is that I wouldn't trade our friendship for the world. And some of my favorite memories from the past years have been with you. I remember when you were going through my lock screens, and you were like, all of them I was there for. And it was like prom, summer sleepovers, wakeboarding together, late night drives, and we were just like making pancakes. I'm just glad I got to do them all with you. One of my favorite things about Maddie is how level-headed she is. I know that I can come to her with any of my problems, and we can just talk it out. When playing volleyball, she is incredibly reliable, and she has such a strong mindset. During that Champlain Park game, I was having a bad night, so when Maddie stepped in for me, I was very grateful that it was her. You were so confident, poised, and you delivered. It was so cool to see you be so steady and confident during such a high-stakes game. And also at the STMA tournament, when you went as libero and tight, I'm just so proud of you. And whenever you need Maddie, you know that she will be there and she will deliver. Not only is Maddie a dependable player, she's an incredibly dependable friend. You are one of the most supportive and empathetic people I know, and I don't think I can count on all the times that you've been willing to give me advice and just listen. I called you like 1,000 times last year at like 12 p.m. and you answered and you just listened. I'll like a rant if it doesn't matter. I feel like half the time we're just, not only this, but she's always willing to crack a joke, and I feel like half the time we're just laughing. Maddie, while I don't know where you will end up at college next year, I know that you will thrive forever, and I hope it's close to me. And you have shown me what it means to be a true friend. I'm eternally grateful for you. I love you so much, and I wish you all the best in what life holds for you. You definitely deserve it.
Okay, now I get to talk about my other best friend, Gabby Fish. I could talk about Gabby forever, so I'm going to try to keep it short for y'all's sake, trust me. I think everyone deserves a Gabby in their life, and if they don't have one, they're severely missing out. Gabby will walk into any room and light it up so effortlessly, and you could be having such a bad day, and the second she comes up to you and talks, you can't help but smile and laugh along with her. Memories I will always cherish come from when I went to Florida with her team. At first, it started out as a joke that I would go play with her until dreams became reality. And the next thing I knew, I was sitting next to her on the flight. We stayed up for hours, just talking and talking. Most of the time, I was half asleep and I couldn't even form a coherent sentence. But there was something so special about it and being with you. I gained another best friend that weekend. Now I get to talk about volleyball. Gabby is one of the reasons I love going to practice after a long day at school, because it means I'll get to spend more time with her. She is who I strive to be every day. She is resilient and she's strong, and that is something I admire so much about her. As you know, Gabby tore her ACL pretty early on in the season, which means we were robbed after only getting to play a few games with her. Even in those few games we played, I got to see how much of a competitor she was and how brightly she shined on the court. She is the standard when it comes to what you want in a teammate and a friend. I'm so excited to be with you through every step of life, and you are my person, Gabs, and I love you so much, and I'm going to miss you.
I feel very lucky that I get to talk about the Stella Swenson tonight. Freshman year, I walked into her program dinner and I saw Stella for the first time. Not gonna lie, I was very intimidated and scared of her. At the time, though, I didn't know she would eventually be my best friend. Stella Swenson has been a blessing in my life. One thing I admire about Stella is she doesn't care what people think about her, and always 100% herself, no matter who's around. Being herself includes hardworking, a leader, kindness, and she can occasionally be funny. Stella came to Florida with my club team this past season, and she brought with her the Stella effect. I'll explain. Stella has this gift where whenever she's in your presence, she makes you a better person, she makes you work hard, and she makes you feel loved. I am so grateful to have you in my life, and I love you so much. I remember when I told the team I wouldn't be able to play the rest of the season, and I looked over at her and she was bawling. I went over to her and gave her a hug and said, "Stop crying, I'm not going anywhere. I will be here the whole time by your side supporting you. Words cannot express how much you mean to me. Stella Swenson, your dreams don't have limits, and I know you will go so far. I can't wait to watch your journey and be a part of it. Love, Gabby, your biggest supporter."